Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. How's everyone doing today? Smash the like button on your way in. Appreciate you guys for joining me. Pretty chill day today, all things considered. Hey, Jerome Powell and the Fed, collectively, have decided to lower interest rates by 25 basis points, which is a fancy way of saying 1/4%. Why they can't just have the same measurement metric for everything, I don't know. The stock market's points, the interest rates are basis points. Everything else is normal. What's going on, Giovanni? What's going on, Tom Selleck's Coat? What's going on, G Immortal? Tom Selleck's Coat said, crypto, I get no respect. Giovanni said, gang. G Immortal said, hi. What's going on, guys? Bitcoin, 110, 463 and 60 cents. We are chilling. Market's a little downturn at the moment. No surprise there, honestly. We got longs and shorts getting liquidated left and right. Everyone's a little too excited, a little too spicy. This is why, in my opinion, not financial advice, you don't trade the FOMC days because you get FUCK'd and it sucks. 111,825, and not the good kind either, because there's a good kind. Let's be real. You know what? I see a rogue line actually right here, secret tunnel line. Was not expecting that. And then up top, I guess I'll go right here, 113,028. And then down below, we've got 110,160. And then the very bottom, big boy, we've got 109,604. Now, yesterday we talked about the pullback to 109. And I think that that's what's playing out right now. It's kind of weird what's happening to my brain. I don't know why. I feel comfortable giving targets suddenly, and the targets are actually happening. So, kind of blowing my mind. I don't know, maybe it's something in the water. Michigan is known for that. We're known for the largest bodies of fresh water in the world and the least fresh drinking water in the world, somehow. Okay. Bitcoin dominance 59.55, continuing to hopefully reject 60. If we break below this lower trend line, then it is go time. Hopefully that's what happens. Hopefully we don't get one of these, because that would be boring and lame and not fun. I want alts to explode to the upside, and I do believe that that might require, or at least would be assisted by, Bitcoin dominance exploding to the downside. Bitcoin itself down 2.11% since yesterday. And see, we got a nice candle earlier. This candle with the wick to the downside, that is indicative of some pretty heavy buying pressure. I like that. Volume looks really good. The RSI is in a nice spot, poised for a rebound. We do have a red dot on our momentum wave from earlier, actually from yesterday, signaling further downside. If we close like this right now, that wick is going to be a little bit of sell pressure. But the TA today might be a little dicey just because of FOMC, Fed rate cuts and everything. The market maker, the powers that be, you know, Satoshi himself, might just be playing games and trying to flush out leverage. Or maybe trying to entice more leverage. Who knows? Maybe they're trying to fake everybody out, get everyone to open up shorts, and then they just pop to the upside. Because we've seen how fast that can happen. This entire thing was one big fat middle finger to the market. All the people, longs and shorts, equal. You know, the market maker does not discriminate. So we'll see if we get that bounce at 109. That's what I'm looking for personally. Why that specific number, I don't remember, honestly. I know that there was a reason behind it. I just don't know. Was it, you know what? It probably was the inverse head and shoulder setup. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. If we're going to mimic this, this is at 109. This is also at 109. So we're probably going to fill that wick and then continue the upside from there. Not financial advice. We'll see what happens. ETH is down 1.58% on the day as well. We broke below 4K. We're currently sitting at 39.16 RSI. Right below 40. Momentum wave almost oversold. Volume pretty consistent with the rest of the week. What's nice is this, the uptrend, the small, very slight uptrend right here is still intact. We got higher lows which is what we want to see. Is that going to break down eventually? Usually does. Volume could be much better. Volume is pretty bad. Look at this, is like a nice big fat chunk. This one's a medium one, and there's no volume this week. It's so bad. I'm not sure why. It's definitely interesting. Just Have Fun said, yo, what's going on? Just Have Fun. So far we've got ETH retesting this breakout, which is phenomenal. If we can get a continuation of the upside from here, that would be awesome. I like the wick that we have on the candle prior to the one that we're currently sitting in. However, the candle that we are sitting in has a discouraging wick. And the candle that I said I like the wick on also has a wick to the upside, so it's very indecisive candle. Usually, that will signal a reversal, but only if the candle body is really thin. This candle body is not thin. It's quite thick, actually. Damn boy, he thick. So, it's kind of hard to tell where ETH is going to go. We got less than 20 minutes remaining until the daily close contest, and just on time, Mr. Robbers arrives, the winner of yesterday's daily close contest. Hello, Mr. Robbers. How you doing, my friend? Happy Wednesday. Yeah, we'll have to see if ETH can get back above 4K. I suppose right now I would like to see it close above 39, but even then, this wick is just equally as bearish as this wick is bullish. So they kind of cancel each other out, which means we're in limbo as far as I'm concerned. So we'll see what happens if this trend line holds. Otherwise, we'll look at 38.25 maybe. Sol is up 0.24% on the day. Sol holding up as far as like the daily gains and losses goes. Solana, HBAR, SWE, Ondo, DOT, Altcoin, believe it or not, Gas, Avalanche, and Chainlink. Yeah, there's like a good chunk of altcoins that are doing relatively decent compared to a good chunk that aren't. So it's a nice mixed bags, I suppose. With Solana, we got a rejection. Pretty much a triple rejection of 200. We got a little fake out above, and a rejection. Continuation to the downside. What's nice is that this downtrend will eventually have to break to the upside because this is a bullish trend. Having said that, 192.07 is acting as a little interim support here, which is our midpoint in between 184 and 200, and I think that that's why we put that there. So we'll see if we get a nice reaction off of that. That's pretty good, actually. I like that the RSI, we got double rejection coming up for a third attempt. If we can get a break, that would be even better. But we'll keep an eye on it. We do have a red dot on our momentum wave, which is not quite oversold yet, but it is on the downside. So are we going to come back down and retest, or is 184 going to hold? I don't know. If we go all the way down to the lower trend line, that might actually perfectly line up with our line right here, which is somewhat relevant, somewhat irrelevant. Uptrend might actually make more sense because of the candle bodies. I don't like to do anything off of the wicks specifically. But then you got the middle one interfering, so I'll just put the flat line there. We'll see if 177 is relevant or not. That'd be interesting to see if it came down and just touched that. Continue. Volume looks decent compared to last week. It looks pretty similar, actually. So we'll see what the RSI does. Price 194.89, bouncing off 192. Total 3 looks really good. If the fractal, the meme fractal, which started off as a joke and has continued to perform very nicely, if the meme fractal is to be believed, we got a couple more days of chop, and we're looking at next week, the beginning of the absolute moonage. Everyone was looking for bullish September and then bullish October. So far, neither of those have happened. Lexa said, LOL, so much for ETF pump Solana, Yapper community. Yeah. The ETF doesn't really result in a pump, does it? I'm noticing that as well. It adds liquidity, I will say. I'm sure the liquidity is doing great. Or maybe not. Maybe not on-chain liquidity. I guess it does kind of dilute the whole system, doesn't it? What's nice is that it brings institutional eyes. I guess that's your best bet. So, we'll see if the fractal is to be believed. At the moment, we're chilling at 103. As long as we hold 1 trillion, I'm happy. RSI looks good. Red dot on the momentum wave on the sold side. Not oversold yet. ADA's down 0.34% on the day. Liquidity gets taken by whales. Right. ADA still riding this 60, 63 cent area. Let's see if we can break above 66. We got that weird candle just before the one that we're in right now. A little indecisive, weird reversal candle. A lot of volume out of that candle, which is nice. Very green. See if it continues to the upside. It does look like at the moment it's rejecting from the RSI moving average attempt. We do have a green dot in the momentum wave. See if that carries over and continues on. As of right now, if I was trying to permabull and copium you against your will, I would tell you you got to break out, retest confirmation. It's going to continue to the upside. But I'm not a financial advisor, and it's important to consider both scenarios. So if you do lose this upper trend line, then at the very, very least, I would look for a test of this 60-cent area, strictly based on these candle body, wick, and wick. Little points of contention right there. What if I said, you know why Street adds and promotes ETFs, right? Fees. Oh, 100%. They see the liquidity, the volume going in and out. And that's exactly it. That's what's kind of crazy to me is like, if you could set up an automated thing and just collect fees, then it's a gold mine. That's why Tether, I guess Tether has to add, I guess the finance giants that only worry about transactions. Just have fun, said JJ. Scavenger mine night token. I'm not really feeling it, if I'm being completely honest. I'll buy it when it launches because I'm sure it'll have a launch dump. I liked the airdrop claim. I think that that's cool. Scavenger hunt. For tokens, I'm not really feeling it. I like scavenger hunt for NFTs and stuff with like random prizes. I always enjoyed those. I don't know why. I genuinely cannot tell you why. They put a lot of effort into them, and I just seem to enjoy them more. The last one that I did literally had like calculus in it, and it was like the crappiest form of math that ever existed. Like whoever invented calculus needs to be in prison for the rest of their life. Flexa said James Wynn is a plant. I actually agree. For real. He's sus, dude. He really is. Everything he does, the opposite actually happens in the market. So SNEK is down 2.97% on the day. I'm still looking for that 20 cent or that 0.2 cents. We are trading below our moving average on the RSI. Red down on the momentum wave, pointing to the downside, not quite oversold yet. Number go down. We got a rejection around 3. So continuation to the downside it is. XRP down 1.21% on the day after our target fulfilled. Perhaps we're going to come down and retest our breakout. And if we do hold that, then we could get a nice chance at a continuation in the upside. Right now we're holding above 257. That's important. If we close below that, then we're looking at 250 minimum. We are getting a rejection off the moving average in the RSI. And we got a red dot on the momentum wave, point to the downside. HBAR is up 3.77%. HBAR is one of the few coins that's actually benefiting from this ETF situation. I don't know why. Volume looks amazing. Look at the on-chain volume. Or not even on-chain. This is just exchange volume. Look at the exchange volume. Pickle Rick 9 said, here, just listening. Appreciate you, Pickle Rick 9. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. Even if you're just listening, all you got to do is press that little button. It does a ton for the channel. It really helps out. But HBAR is really benefiting from this ETF. Rejection at 22. Got a little overheated right here. Got a little spiced up. You can see it. It literally got overbought. We got a green dot on the momentum wave signaling further upside where it's at, and it's almost overbought as well. We're about to get a bullish cross over the moving average, and if you close above 20, then it's going to get pretty epic. SWE is up 0.24% on the day. Guys, I'm the only one at home right now, and the cat needs attention, so I'm going to open the door and let the cat in, so excuse me. Come on, Tripod. Come on. Hello. Say hi, everybody. They can't see you, but they can probably hear you. Want to say hi? Can you guys hear that? Okay. Let's see. Who let the cat in? SWE is up 0.24% on the day. SWE did not quite fulfill its little inverse head and shoulder thing. The inverse head and shoulder is a little funky. Flexa said, gonna find a gamer chick, but not a weirdo incel who like wears who likes anime corn and delusions about monsters and vampires. Have a blessed night, fam. Take it easy, Flexa. Good luck on your hunt, my friend. SWE holding above 250, which is good. Nice psychological number there. We are seemingly rejecting the moving average in the RSI. We do have a green dot on the momentum wave, though, so there's conflicting reports here. We got bullish, bearish, kind of competing right now. Volume looks nice on that green candle. That was the Jerome Powell rate cut candle. Green dot on the momentum wave. Yeah, let's see if the RSI tries to make another break above that moving average and continues up to 275 at least. Looks good. We got that nice break. Maybe we're just going to come back down for a proper retest and then continuation. Goat wins the daily. Ooh, Flex is placing a bet. What do you got, Flex? I'm going 5. I'll do 5 that Goat doesn't win, just for fun. You got it? In the Discord, we exchange whenever. I'm gonna go 5. Goat doesn't win. Let me know if you agree to the terms. Okay, Ondo is down 0.52%. The Ondo, I feel like Ondo's been struggling. Let's extend this bad boy down. We got a nice bounce, nice wick bounce. So maybe it's going for that again. RSI is sitting below the moving average. It also kind of looks like it's coiling up as well. So I'm not sure. Let's see. We did reject the blue trend line. Trying to get back above that. So if we can, great. If not, if we lose the 72.72, we're probably definitely going down to 67. Lexus said, nah, because bro might throw. And don't be such a weenie. You're a sport. You call yourself a sports bettor? Get out of here. That's good stuff, though. That's funny. I've been thinking about that with the decentralized perpetual trading. And them adding some of these flakier coins. I'm like, man, it's so easy to manipulate the price of those. You can just open up a bet, like 50x bet long, and then just pump the crap out of some of these smaller cap coins. And there's no doubt in my mind that is 1000% happening. Problem with that, I think, is that I think you need the other side as well. I think you need a short to kind of fulfill that long liquidity. Am I wrong? I don't know. I'd have to look into it. I don't really care at the moment. So, yeah, Ondo. If Ondo loses 72.72, then I'm going to guess that the momentum is going to be enough to break through this yellow trend line and probably go straight down to 67.31. And maybe we continue to establish whatever this trend is. Maybe that's what's going to happen. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. Ergo is down 0.91% on the day. Ergo is one of the more bullish coins lately. It did reject the purple trend line. Tom Selkscoat said, did Bitcoin not get the memo about the rate cut and quantitative tightening ending? Quantitative tightening doesn't end until December, and everybody pooped their pants because Powell said, a rate cut in December is not guaranteed. And everyone was like, oh, whoa. Like it matters, you know? They're ending quantitative tightening. They straight up said, we're going to start quantitative easing, but they didn't say those words. They said, we're going to do the thing that we normally do when we're doing quantitative easing, but we're not calling it that. We're just buying bonds. Okay. They're changing definitions and moving stuff around now, so that way we don't get too excited. But because we know what's going on, we can accumulate because we're not stupid. So with Aerodrome rejecting, let's see if we can break up this. It looks incredibly bullish. The volume looks great. Look at these spikes. All eyes are on Arrow right now. And I don't think people even realize it. I'm probably going to buy some. I probably am. I'm going to buy a big fat chunk. Now, having said that, I just noticed we got a confirmed red dot on Market Cipher. So, again, Market Cipher is not the gospel. We also do, however, though, have bearish div. But this is the right kind of bearish div because this bearish div shows you that eventually we're going to have a short-term downtrend, but eventually the price is going to continue to the upside and the RSI is going to continue to the downside. So, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but Arrow looks great right now. I'm going to skip around a bit. Pin link down 1.22%, breaking below the trend. Trend's not really that great anyways. If we lose 25, then it's going to get spicy again. We're at 30 right now, though, so 30 could be good. We got a green dot on the momentum wave. Could run cross bullish over the moving average or reject. We'll see what happens. Polkadot. Polkadot's been so sideways, man. Polkadot needs to break above 320 in order for me to start caring about its price action again. Farcoin's up 8.05% on the day. Can you leverage trade Farcoin? I feel like this is a great leverage trader. It moves huge moves. The chart doesn't look like it's moving huge moves, but for some reason it just moves huge moves. I don't know if it's low liquidity or something, low market cap. I have no clue. A decent chunk of volume compared to whatever this middle chunk is last week. We did get a bullish cross over the moving average on the RSI and a green dot on the momentum wave. This big fat spike right here is how I expect most alts are going to behave when they do finally start to wake up. It's going to be like black and white, day and night transition. No one's even going to notice what happened. They're going to be like, oh, market's boring again. Good night, guys. They're going to go to sleep, and then they're going to wake up the next morning. They're going to be like, whoa, my bags are up like 100% today, out of nowhere. Tom Selkscoat said, spoiler alert, rate cut in December is guaranteed. Right. Dude, there was one guy that voted for no rate cut, which freaking cracks me up. CAS is up 3.28% on the day, and yet somehow the price is still underwhelming. I will say we do have kind of a little funky, fugly inverse head and shoulder thing going on here. Maybe-ish. Not really. The neckline is just atrocious. So, technically speaking, you would have broken through that already. I don't know. It's an uptrend. Let's call it an uptrend now. We're in an uptrend. Yay. So, see if we can hold it. Our side did cross bullish over the moving average. It's currently testing right now. And you got a green dot on your momentum wave, point to the upside. Looking good. Avalanche up 0.82% on the day, currently trading at 1964. We broke above 1982, broke back below it just now. Volume could be a little bit better. Kind of matching what was volume for last week. JShear 2.0 said, sup family, what's going on, guys? Don't forget to smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for joining. Are you ready for the daily close contest? Because I know I am. Avalanche. I want Avalanche to get above $20 and stay above $20. This doesn't count. This is a little bullish prep for the Fed meeting. We keep dancing around these two ranges. We get stuck in this range, and we break below it. We get stuck in this range, and we break above it. We get stuck in this range, and we break below it. We get stuck in this range. We're going to break above it eventually. It's over and over again. It's just nonstop. Nonstop, chop, chop, chop. When we get a break above 20, 21. About damn time. Chainlink is up 1.51% on the day. Chainlink following the Chainlink fractal very closely. Very nice. Now, I suppose we're looking for a little downturn or maybe even just a little bit of chop. A little bit of choppy chop until November. And then come November, a little explosive upside move out of Chainlink. Not financial advice. Inverse head and shoulder. Probably not playing out. It is fugly. The neckline's very, very slanted. Very curved. Very weird. We got about half of that played out. We rejected 19. It does look like we're bouncing off of this upper trend line, though, which is good. And we're getting a bullish break over the moving average on the RSI. With a retest right now, can we confirm or are we going to break back below it? Beautiful volume out of this candle from earlier, the Fed candle. Green dot on the momentum wave. Let's see if we can push higher. I want to see Chainlink push higher, for sure. Doge down 0.57% on the day, currently trading at 1925. Perhaps retesting this upper trend line breakout. Keep in mind, though, there's 1, 2, if you really want to call it, 3 points of confluence. Not a ton of confluence, so it's to be taken very lightly. Having said that, we got higher lows, which is great. Can you make a third higher low? I don't know. It does seem to be having trouble getting over the moving average on the RSI, but you do got a green dot on your momentum wave on Market Cipher, so potential upside is there. Pengu's up 2.73% on the day, currently trading at 0.021. You know what I'm going to check on? George's Clash coin, because I bought some. And I just want to see where it's at. I haven't looked since I bought it. Down 1.69 on the day. Ooh! Is that a bull flag? This is the daily. So maybe I might have bought the top. Hold on. Gonna check. Kind of scared. Oh, I typed in the wrong password. Again? What is my password? Oh, I had caps lock on. That's embarrassing. Okay. Actually, I'm doing pretty good. Let me... How do I do this? Copy? Yeah. And then I can check right here. Transactions. Bam. No? Is that how you do it? Oh, I didn't buy. Okay, maybe I must have bought it on a different chart then. Great. I don't remember what one I bought. Is it this one? Also, in the picture, from a distance, he looks like Kim Jong-un. Is that is that racist? Oh, what the hell is this? That's my freaking stat. That's why it's not working. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, got it, got it, got it. Okay, now I think I went to the wrong chart. We got daily close contest coming up in less than 1 minute, guys. There we go. Hey, all right, I'm in the green. I'm in the green, I think. Yeah, I bought the candle red. Like, I'm barely in the green. Barely in the green. Cool, cool, cool. All right, guys. Bitcoin current price. We've got 13 seconds remaining on the clock till you guys can start to guess. Let me zoom in here. Get your guesses in for the daily close contest, ladies and gentlemen. Pickrick9 said, I need that clash to go up. Me too. Me too. He needs to change the picture. Because it looks like Kim Jong-un. It's the hat. It is the hat, dude. It is not a good hat for a crypto project. I'm just saying. Updated rankings. We've got Mr. Tyler, number 1. Guys, get your guesses in for the daily close contest. Chance for you to win up to $300 every single day. It's a ton of fun. Completely free. All you got to do is be subscribed and smash the like button. Current rankings, we've got, and these are rankings for the end of the year special prize. Mr. Tyler still holding first place. However, second place, Tom Selleck's GOAT, very quickly closing in. He only needs 13 more wins to catch Mr. Tyler. That's not that many. Followed by Fahid in third with 24. And then Mr. Roberts and Giovanni Fontes tied in fourth with 16. Fifth, we got J Shear 2.0 and Hoffs with, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Roberts and Giovanni have 16. And then we have fifth place with J Shear 2.0 and Hoffs with 15 wins. Tom Selleck's GOAT coming in with a guess 109,950. We'll see. We'll see if Flexa's chickening out was justified or not. Tom, I don't know if you're here. Flexa said that he thinks you're gonna win before he left, and I said, I'll bet you $5 he doesn't, just to make it interesting. He chickened out. He said, nah. Because what if he tries to throw it? So there is no bet, but my head. And next time he's here, I will say something. J Shear 2.0 coming in with a guess of 109,996.69. I like it. So my insurance claim situation, I don't know, did I tell you guys somebody smashed into my van again, my parked van again? We got the guy's info, filed a police report and everything. He kind of pieced out. So it was, I think they were drinking. And I filed a claim with his insurance, a third-party claim, so I can get a check in the mail for the damages. Tom Self-Scout said, I thought about not putting in a guess for a push, but what fun would that be? That would be not fun, I agree. And this, I don't know, the client, the farmer's client, because farmer's insurance, oops, a little bit doxing, I don't really care. They're just not answering the phone. And I'm like, well, what happens if they just never answer the phone? The guy's like, well, we've got their agent involved now. We should hear from them within the week. I'm like, okay. Like, I would not answer the phone. What are you going to do? Drop me as a client? We got 110 even from Giovanni Fontes. I don't know. It's just weird. It was totally weird. And I don't know what do I do? If they don't answer the phone, I still want my check, you know? I can prove that they smashed into my van. I got no problem doing that. But it's not really my problem if you can't get in touch with your client or not. You got to pay me. They were insured through you, and you're responsible for the damages. Pay up, buddy. I know they're going to prolong it as much as they can. Bastards. But I don't know. It's been kind of fun. I've been having a random fun time, man. I built a set for my fiance's play. It looks sick. Last night we stayed up super late putting together a cardboard fireplace. And they had like this stick-on brick stuff that they gave us, and it looks freaking amazing. It looks so good. Guys, you got exactly 60 seconds remaining on the clock to get your guesses in for the daily close contest. Currently, we only have 3 participants. Chance for you to win up to $300, completely free for you to play. Like I said, all you got to do is be subscribed and smash the like button on the episode. And tell us what you think the price of the Bitcoin daily close is going to be. We got dyor coming in with $110.97. I don't know what I'm making up. 110.97. Tom Scout said, "Oh wow, one Fed rep. Yeah, one wanted 50 and one wanted no cut. The guy that wanted no cut is freaking hilarious. That cracks me up, dude. He's like, no, we're not doing it. We're just not doing it. You know what? You know what, Deborah? You shouldn't have touched my bagel, and then maybe I'd vote with you guys. Somebody keeps touching my bagel in the break room, and I'm not having it. And now the American people have to pay for it." GE Mortal coming in with a last second guess. I'm going to go times up first. Times up. Times up. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for participating. Let me get GE Mortals in here with a 110.098. Let's see. Whoa, GE Mortal cutting off dyor. Shots fired. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get these bad boys up on the board. We got some liquidation points that we're about to hit as well, which is getting interesting. 110.098 from GE Mortal. And then we've got dyor with 110.097. And then we've got 110 even from Giovanni Fontes. And then we've got Shear 2.0. Not 20. That would be a very sad day. What happened to the other 18, man? Shear 2.0 with 109, 996, and 69 cents. Nice. And last but not least, we've got Tom Let's Go with 109, 950 even. All right. Pickle Rick 9 said, "Am I the only bear? LOL. I'm always saying up and blasts down. LOL." I don't know, actually. My question is, why would you be bearish right now? We just got another rate cut, and they're ending quantitative tightening December 1st. I guess bears short term. Long term, I think long term bears are silly. But I'm not a financial advisor. Jay Shear said, "Yeah, GG's, bro." Ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin currently trading at 110, 126, 110.92 and 6 cents. I got a question for you guys. Throw a dollar amount in the chat. Doing a thing on Saturday. Digging some holes and putting some shrubs in them. And I got a guy. That I'm hiring to help me out. Buddy of mine. How much should I pay him hourly? Because I told him to name his hourly rate. And he said, "Whatever you say is fine." And I'm like, I don't know. So I need suggestions because I'm bad with multiple choice. We've got 2 minutes and 28 seconds remaining on the clock. Bitcoin 110.48 and 86 cents. Pickrick 9 said, "If I'm bearish, it goes up, so I'll be a perma." Ooh, okay, that's fair. Touche. Did anyone watch my bullish case for crypto video? The bullish case for crypto. It's a good video. It's actually getting a decent chunk of views as well, which is quite interesting because my views have been very underwhelming as of late. We've got 1 minute and 52 seconds remaining on the clock. The bullish case for crypto is at 104 views, which is pretty sick. I tried to go live earlier and it didn't work, so now I have to delete this weird pending fake stream that didn't work for some reason. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute and 32 seconds remaining on the clock. Bitcoin currently trading at 110.74 and 72 cents. Tom Scott said he gets a burrito, and that is all. Who? John Gregory said, "Just got here. What's the verdict? Bitcoin to zero yet?" It is actually at 110,007.75. So there are several zeros involved, yes. Bitcoin is at zero. ish. We've got, ladies and gentlemen, 60 seconds remaining on the clock. This is the candle that will determine the fate of our winner. Bitcoin currently trading at 110.21 and 110.21 and 61 cents. We've got 49 seconds remaining on the clock. Currently, Giovanni Fontes is in the lead. It's pretty tight race here. Up top, we've got, I don't even know who that is. dyor and G Immortal kind of morphed into each other. Very, very small gap. And underneath Giovanni Fontes, we got a small gap as well with J Shear 2.0. And then Tom Selleck's goat is at the bottom, the foundation, you might say, of the entire daily close contest. 20 seconds remaining on the clock. Giovanni Fontes still in the lead, but it is a narrow lead. Bitcoin 110, $9.51. Giovanni Fontes' guess, 110 even. What's it going to be? 8 seconds remaining. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of today's daily close contest, Mr. Giovanni Fontes, with a guess of $110,000 even and an actual Bitcoin daily close price of 110.21.29. 110.21.29. 110.21.29. Congratulations, Giovanni Fontes, on your victory. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat for our winner. Very cool. With a guess of 110 even. Very, very cool. Congratulations, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat. Chat requires banana spam, as always. Without the banana spam, the channel would cease to exist. And so would I. I actually survive off the banana spam. It is very pertinent to my health. Without it, I cannot breathe. My lungs do not function ever since I quit smoking. Banana spam is the only thing that keeps the oxygen in my blood. Yay! Congratulations, Giovanni Fontes, on your victory. Ladies and gentlemen, let me add Giovanni to the winner's Google Doc. Oh my gosh, we're on, what are we on, page 7? Holy crap. Looks like there's 365 days in a year. All right. Very cool. Very nice. Actually, Mr. Giovanni Fontes moving up, solidifying 4th place with 17 wins now. Very cool. Congratulations, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll, please? The winner of today's daily close contest with a guess of $110,000 and 0 cents, and an actual Bitcoin daily close of $110,021.29 on October 29th, 2025. Mr. Giovanni Fontes' prize is a beef summer sausage. Congratulations, Giovanni Fontes, on your victory. Feel free to slice this bad boy up and serve it on a charcuterie board. The charcuterie board can be any shape that you wish, or you can just take a big chunk out of this hole without unwrapping it or anything like that. You can put it in your pocket, save it for later, whatever you do. You are legally obligated to remove it from the premises. Congratulations on your victory. Once again, enjoy. All right, very cool. I could go for a good summer sausage. I see no banana spam in the chat. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We have a serious lack of banana spam. Thank you, G Immortal. We got 16 people watching and nobody can spam bananas. Thank you, Pickle Rick. All right. Tom Selleck's goat said the guy helping you with the shrubberies. Oh, he gets a burrito. Giovanni Fontes requires banana spam, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, dyor. Hell yeah. Dude, okay. I've been watching this show. It's like an FX show, I think. It's called The Great North. It's got the guy from Parks and Rec. What's his damn name? His name is Nick Offerman. Voice acts Beef the main character, or I guess the dad. It's an ensemble cast. Great show. It's animated. Super. I don't know. It's cozy to me. Something about like Alaska is just cozy to me. Congratulations, Giovanni Fontes, on your victory, ladies and gentlemen. Bitcoin getting a little bit green here. Are we going to get a reversal, or is Bitcoin going to continue to the downside? We have yet to hit one of our liquidation points, but we are close. 110.59 and 85 cents. Let's go take a look at silver really quick. Silver is up 0.77% on the day, continuing its rebound. It actually looks really good right now. My question is it going to set up an inverse head and shoulders? Because it looks like it could. It's probably 65% of the way done already. So let's see if the reversal continues. Nice bounce off of 46, currently 47.85. We got a confirmed green dot on Market Cipher, red dot on Momentum Wave. So short term, could get a little bit of downside. Long term, it looks pretty dang good. I'm not going to lie. Let's go check out gold really quick. Gold. Also, well, yeah, gold was bouncing. Bounced off of our, well, it didn't really bounce off of anything. It bounced off of 3,900. This line we put there because it is technically bullish div. RSI is down when the price is up. We got a reversal there. So bullish div has played out. We do have a green dot in the momentum wave that turned red recently. And I think that might have played out. It does look like we're maybe going to try to continue up again. Our MW situation is still in play. Obviously, because this, you know, the trajectory could change a little bit, but number go up equals number go up. So maybe that's what happens. We're at 39.58. Can we get back above 4K for gold? I think it's incredibly possible. We got a bullish cross over the moving average on the RSI. Look at this. You got your M, you got your W, you got your break, retest, confirmation, continuation. Absolutely beautiful textbook setup. Not financial advice. Mr. Roberts said, Giovanni. Giovanni said, JJ, have you seen Command Side Effects? I have not. Is that a movie? Tom Scott said, I only spam goats. That's fair. That's fair. Common side effects. Oh, command side effects sound even cooler. Like Command and Conquer. Let's look up common side effects. I did get a really sick deal on like every Command and Conquer game. Oh, okay. I have not watched it yet. I want to though. There's one. Oh shoot. What's it called? This is on HBO. It is called Scavenger's Reign. It's on HBO Max. Go watch Scavenger's Reign. It is a like psychological horror. It will mess you up. It's so good, dude. They did such a phenomenal job. I don't know if they're making a second one. I'm assuming it would be anthology. Like the next one would be different characters. Because it didn't. They went into the backstory lightly on each one of them. But they didn't say it, the episodes were very anthologic as well. It's so good. It's so good, dude. But there's definitely some follow-up information that we need from a good chunk of the characters. Super creepy. Space exploration. Kind of alien vibes, actually. Like the movies, the alien movies. I haven't seen Alien Earth yet. I want to see Common Side Effects. That looks phenomenal. Same animation. Definitely inspired. I don't know. Maybe it's the same animators. Oh my god, dude. Giovanni, it was phenomenal. It freaked me out. Freaked me out so bad. Your wife has good taste. Mr. Roberts said, Peace Niner. Oh, Pickwick 9 said, okay, guys, I'm out church tonight. See you tomorrow. Take it easy, Pickwick 9. I appreciate you for stopping by. Happy Thursday, or Wednesday, I'm sorry. Happy Wednesday, my friend. Happy Thursday as well. Okay, so yeah, gold looks good. Got that breakout bounce. DXY. Ooh, nice spike out of the DXY. Interesting. Is this an MW as well, technically? It's a weird one. Because the W is like fat and going up. I guess we could probably fudge that. Green dot, continuation. Strategy. Strategy really struggling. If you lose 270 for strategy, it's going to get pretty spicy here. NASDAQ, looking beautiful. S&P also looking beautiful. Making a little pullback here, but it looks good. Bitcoin dominance, touching that lower trend line pretty much. See if it gets a rebound off of that or if we continue to the downside. That's what we want to see. Bitcoin itself, 109,818 and 95 cents. Congratulations once again, Giovanni Fontes, on your victory. Enjoy your beef summer sausage. Scavenger's Reign. Great show. Check it out. I will watch Common Side Effects because I need a show to watch. I've been just losing myself in the Great North, and it's a very casual show. Like, I put it on, and I just fall asleep. instantly. It's so cozy. Anyways, we got some news articles, guys. This one cracked me up. I don't think I've ever laughed harder at some, like, the most serious news in the world. Germany, the largest economy in Europe, eyes strategic Bitcoin reserve. Keep in mind, they sold a ridiculous amount of Bitcoin. I think they're out $1 billion right now because of their sell, when Bitcoin was at like 54 grand. So they could have used that in their strategic reserves. I don't know what weird world we live in where the world governments are like, well, we seized this from criminals, so we can't really do anything with it. Why? Why? It's silly. And then they try to hide it. Like the black budget stuff is all the stuff that they seize from like huge crime rings and stuff like that. Why can't we use that for the economy? If you seize a bunch of money from, like, I don't know, fentanyl, drug lords, why don't you use that to like help the victims get better or something? I don't know. Even just use it for like helping the poor. Use it. Use the money. It's weird, man. We live in a weird world. I can't even say it. Weird world. Tom Solid Scout said they sold at 50K. OMG, I didn't see that article. That is comedy. Isn't that hilarious? Isn't that freaking hilarious? That is one of my favorite things in the world. They're like, we're just sell this junk. What's this junk? Sell it. I remember the U.S. government used to seize Bitcoin like 10 years ago. I remember hearing about it all the time. They would seize Bitcoin and then they would auction it off for like a fraction because nobody knew what it was. Nobody knew. Wow, I just did it, George. That was bad. Nobody knew what it was. They were like, we have these Bitcoins that we seized from these drug people. Bidding starts at $100, and it was like $1.5 million worth of Bitcoin. People get it for like a couple grand because nobody wanted to do like 10 minutes of research. Watcher Guru posted U.S. Senate passes bill to terminate President Trump's tariffs against Brazil. That one was very specific and strange in my brain. I thought it was kind of funny. Treasury Secretary Bessent says U.S. and Japan will have a golden age. Hell yeah. President Trump to discuss NVIDIA AI chips with Chinese President Xi Jinping during meeting. Now, riddle me this. What if the United States and China joined forces and created like this global superpower? I think it'd be kind of, I don't know how they would do that. My brain just, it was very kumbaya for a moment. Excuse me. President Trump to discuss NVIDIA AI chips with Chinese President Xi Jinping during meeting. President Trump says he will have something very satisfactory with Chinese President Xi Jinping. I think he's talking about sex. NVIDIA has a larger market cap than all U.S. and Canada banks combined. That's what Trump said. Have you seen my market cap? I'm sorry. NVIDIA becomes the first company in history to reach a $5 trillion market cap. Wow, what do you even do? Like, I feel like it can just become runaway market cap at a certain point. What do you do at this point? This one cracked me up. Are you guys ready? Former FTX US president to launch perps trading platform using for stocks. Who in their right mind would ever use it? Like Robinhood and Citadel's relationship and GameStop and that whole situation, that's one thing. But FTX? Come on, man. That's like Do Kwon opening up a bank or something. Get out of here. Get out. Just stop it. $100 million liquidated from the cryptocurrency market in the past 60 minutes. That was 7 hours ago. Amazon Web Service experienced a widespread outage again, second time this month. Federal Reserve cuts interest rates by 25 basis points. Federal Reserve to end quantitative tightening on December 1st. That's huge news. Fed Chair Jerome Powell says the government shutdown will affect the economy. I don't think it will. Fed Chair Jerome Powell says tariffs are pushing up prices of goods. He has no proof. He's just speculating. He's gotten to the point now where he's starting to make stuff up. Before he was like, we don't know how long it's going to take for tariffs. We think that they're going to cause inflation. And then he's like, we're pretty sure that they're going to cause inflation soon. And now he's like, they are causing inflation somewhere. No, they're not. Fed Chair Jerome Powell says December interest rate cut is far from certain. It is certain. We're pretty sure. $300 million was liquidated from the cryptocurrency market in the past 15 minutes as Fed Chair Jerome Powell delivers FOMC speech. Guys, this is why if you do trade the Fed speech, yeah, trade with a stop loss. Not financial advice. My MasterCard to acquire crypto startup Zero Hash for nearly $2 billion, according to Fortune. Keep in mind, Visa yesterday MasterCard today. It has begun, guys. It has officially begun. South Korea agrees to pay $350 billion to the U.S. to lower its tariffs. That's actually hilarious. Marty Party posted, Powell, starting December 1st, we will invest into treasury bills as the mortgage-backed securities mature. We want reserves to grow. We will invest in shorter duration T-bills. We will foster a more treasury-rich reserves as MBS mature to keep up with the size of the banking system and the size of the economy, i.e., quantitative easing. That is literally what quantitative easing is, but he's not using the words quantitative easing because he doesn't want to use those words. Those are no-no words. Exactly. Giovanni said, thanks, Jay Shear. Powell, QE now. He's waiting until, actually, they might be doing QE right now. He said that December 1st, they're, oh no, okay. So it is December 1st as well. So December 1st, they're stopping quantitative tightening and essentially starting quantitative easing. It's the prequel to quantitative easing. And another one, MasterCard acquires Zero Hash for nearly $2 billion. Note, I'm not going to read this whole thing. I just want to read this part. Visa announced its stablecoin integration yesterday. Today, the competitor follows suit. The snowball of adoption behind right as we enter QE, or begins right as we enter quantitative easing. Breaking down the deal. Pretty sick. Adam Kobayashi posted, today the Fed will cut rates with the S&P 500 at a record high for the 5th time in history. In all of the 4 previous times this happened, the S&P 500 ended higher 12 months later. The average 12-month gain is nearly 20%. Fuel to the fire. We've gotten to a point now where I think that they know that money's just made up and they know that we know, and everyone's just playing along still. We're like, yeah, money holds value. And all the smart people are doing everything but holding cash. So it is what it is. Giovanni said, so who's buying a little pudgy with me? Giovanni's peer pressuring me in the Discord, guys. Make sure you join. I need your help. Mr. Barber said, I still think if Powell delivers a soft landing, he deserves kudos. Absolutely. I agree. I mean, he hasn't done a bad job. I want my bags to pump. It does kind of seem like he's getting a little, obviously Trump shouldn't have, behave the way that he did. And I'm sure that that's even subconsciously probably spurred most of the reaction that we've gotten from Powell. Because if somebody says, he needs to cut rates, and then you go, I'm cutting rates, everyone's going to go, oh, look, President Trump, strong-armed Powell into cutting rates. So he didn't want that to happen, so he prolonged that a little bit. Whether or not that was because of what Trump said, I'm sure it had some influence regardless. He plays the game as good as anyone. He does. He really does. If there's anyone that can, stonewall Trump, it's Powell. And it's quite impressive, I will say. It is very much impressive. All right, summary of Fed decision from October 29th. Fed cut rates by 25 basis points in the second rate cut of 2025. Fed member Moran dissented in favor of a 50 basis points cut. Fed member Schmid dissented in favor of no rate cut, which is freaking hilarious. Fed says it will stop shrinking its balance sheet on December 1st. Shrinking its balance sheet, by the way, is the Fed sucking liquidity out of the market, essentially. Fed says inflation has moved up and remains somewhat elevated. Fed says downside risk to employment has risen. The Fed pivot is in full swing. So they stop shrinking the balance. They start inflating it, essentially. Number go up. That's the bottom line. Fed Chair Powell, risks to inflation are tilted to the upside, and risks to employment are tilted to the downside. Fancy way to say stagflation. Summary of Fed Chair Powell's comments on October 29th. Labor market is weakening and inflation remains somewhat elevated. Available data suggests outlook has not changed. Job gains have slowed significantly this year. Higher tariffs are resulting in higher overall inflation without any specifics. That's an easy way to just say we don't know what the hell's going on. We think it's caused by tariffs. Fed members had strongly different views on the upcoming December Fed meeting. Another Fed rate cut in December is far from assured. There is clearly a growing divide at the Fed. I think before the December meeting, they are going to, or Trump is going to announce the new Fed chair, and I think whoever is announced, it's basically going to make everything Powell does void, because everyone's going to be focusing on the new guy and if he's dovish or hawkish. BetShare Powell says AI is different from the 2000.com bubble. Powell says there was a clear bubble back then. Hindsight. President Trump says he is very much looking forward to his meeting with China's President Xi, which will take place in a few hours. Very much looking forward to my meeting with President Xi of China. It will take place in a few hours, President DJT. Very cool. Let's see. Chewy said, I thought we were going to 140K today. What happened? I don't know. I said 109. Giovanni said, I don't think he's done a bad job, in quotes. Watches a Cryptic Corner video from 6 months ago. I don't understand. Alt season starts tomorrow for real this time. Trust me. JCO 2.0 said 150K tomorrow. Chewy, trust me. LOL, Giovanni. I just want my bags to pump, man. There's an old dude standing between me and my house. There's several old dudes standing between me and my house. I have a problem with old dudes at this point. Cheers, guys. Happy Wednesday. This is way too full. Okay. All right, let's continue. Peter Schiff says, Bitcoin's value depends on a growing supply of fools, warning that when belief fades, Bitcoin crashes. Does he realize? What is he even talking about anymore? I'm concerned for his mental health. Markets on Kalshi price in a 75% chance of a 25 basis point Fed rate cut in December, with only 21% expecting rates to stay unchanged. Chewy said, I think alt season is a Greek myth now. You know what would be funny? Why can't Powell open up a bet on Kalshi or Polymarket? Just like go all in and then do whatever that is. You know what I mean? Kind of funny. Kind of funny to think about. Decentralized markets are pretty crazy. Powell said the lack of data during the shutdown could limit economic visibility and affect the Fed's December decision. Pretty much, he's saying brace for a big-ass cut because we have no idea what's going on. We're driving and there's like the windows have been painted black. Binance Wallet integrates bubble maps, blockchain analytics to give users transparency into token distribution and help detect potential insider trading. Very cool. Thank you, Binance. Michael Saylor predicts Bitcoin will reach 150K by the end of 2025, citing U.S. regulatory progress and market optimism. Tom Salkscout said he's saying 6 months ago, you were cursing Jay Powell's name. You would rant and yell and scream at the old man. I still feel that way. I do still genuinely feel that way. I respect the guy for the job that he's done, but I want my bags to pump, so he needs to cut. And I want to buy a house. That's the biggest thing. I want to buy a house. Now I've become a little complacent. Is that the right word? Content? Maybe content. I've grown content in my state of no home ownership. But there's a difference now. We've seen rate cuts start, so I don't know what to tell you. I'm a little less passionate about my dislike for Powell. Plus, who gives a crap? You know, my opinion on the guy is not going to change anything. JShoe 2.0 said, for real, just give me my bag so I can live my life. Chewy said, what happens if we just keep the government shut down? That's what I've been wondering. Don't we save a ton of money? You know, is that like, I feel kind of bad, but it's not like me having an opinion isn't going to make a change. I just feel like if we're saving a ton of money, then maybe we should shut down the government every couple of months. Because what are we missing? Economic data? Who gives a shit? We can literally tell when we go outside how much milk costs. Michael Saylor predicts Bitcoin. Yep, I read that already. Very cool. Thank you, Michael Saylor. Stock Money Lizards posted Bitcoin Satoshi meter update. We are still not close to the peak. If you think we have seen or will see, the final pump in the next days, weeks, no, we will go much higher. The Satoshi meter is 7 today, which is far from peak values. Late 2025, early 2026 are expected to be bullish. Legend. The Satoshi meter leverages on-chain data to track Bitcoin market cycles. It has shown a strong correlation with key phases of the Bitcoin cycle. Values around 1.6 typically mark the low points of the bear markets, as seen in years like 2011, 2015, 2019, and 2022. The Satoshi meter also has the potential to signal absolute market peaks by analyzing on-chain metrics. This indicator provides valuable insights into Bitcoin's price movements developed by Stock Money Lizards. Very cool. Tom Scott said, I want to buy a house. Who's going to tell him? I know someone's going to be like, oh, the Fed rate cuts don't affect the mortgage rates. I mean, I don't really give a shit. So there's got to be some kind of trickle down or something. Chewy said only 2 months left in the bull run. You might be right. Mr. Barber said he agrees. I don't know. What do I get? What do I get when the extended cycle plays out? When we peak in 2026 versus 2025? Because I think I deserve something. Michael Saylor, I feel bad. He's got a very I do a lot of cocaine voice. That messed up? Is that a bad thing to say? Michael Saylor gives latest Bitcoin price predictions: 150,000 by end of the year, 1 million by the next 4 to 8 years, 20 million over the next 20 years. Very cool. Thank you, Michael Saylor. This one was pretty sick. You are not bullish enough. We got 1900, 1 car, 1 Bitcoin. 1913, 1 horse, a bunch of Bitcoins, and Peter Schiff. That was pretty funny. Zach Ventura posted, Bitcoin closing the CME gap right before the FOMC meeting is diabolical. That is quite comical, isn't it? Told you guys, 109, we got that right shoulder. One-Eyed Wick said, oh my, I'm curious who won the turd log. I missed it. The suspense is killing me. Today, today's winner is Giovanni Fontes. Hey, One-Eyed Wick, spam bananas. Thank you, sir. Giovanni Fontes won with his guess of 110,000 and an actual Bitcoin daily close of 110.21.29. Congratulations, Giovanni Fontes, on your victory. Enjoy your beef summer sausage. And last but not least, we've got Crypto Elites. This one's for Chewy. The cyclical structure of the altcoin market remains consistent. Each bull run since 2019 has been followed by a major altcoin season with exponential returns, up to 50x in previous cycles. 2025 aligns perfectly as the next stage of the repeating pattern. Hashtag altcoins, hashtag crypto, hashtag altcoin season. I like it when these pages with 20, like a 250,000 followers use hashtags, even though like Elon and Grok and everyone affiliated with X has repeatedly asked them to stop because they don't actually do anything. They like removed hashtags from X entirely. One-Eyed Wick said, I knew it. Turd Meatlog, good job, Jovan Bartez. Tom Salkscout said, and as rates drop, demand increases and prices rise. Don't forget, all goods are going to get more expensive. You will own nothing and be happy. Tom Salkscout, here's the problem that I have with that. Michigan, the market's a little bit different compared to everyone else. I don't know if this is entirely true. I'm kind of making it up a little bit. Housing market's not horrible. Unfortunately, a lot of people here are struggling with employment. Unemployment is increasing, which means as prices decrease, interest rates decrease, there's going to be a pattern. There's going to be a flow to it. It's not just going to be like, oh my gosh, everyone's going to go out and buy houses. There might be like a curve to it. There's going to be a nice period where I'm going to be able to buy a home without any BS, without any competitors. I think that I don't know. We've been looking at we've been looking at the mortgage statistics. People aren't buying houses. Now, are those statistics going to change when interest rates decrease? Probably. But that in between time is what I'm looking for. Let's see. John Tujo said, yo, JJ, what the heck happened to the markets today? Are we effed? I don't think we're effed, no. It's just a leverage flush. FOMC, it happens every single time. Necky Recky here. What's going on, Necky Recky? Mr. Roberts said, I started selling at 90K, a little before that nice watch, to be fair. A little before that for a nice watch, to be fair. The next sell line is 128 for me. I like that. Chewy said, check the 2-week total 2 chart with stock RSI. Alt's about to run for a couple months, then it's over. All right. I mean, total 2. I'm not a fan of total 2. You got to make me turn on stock as well. The stochastic RSI is one of my favorites because it can just, you said on what time frame? 2 week. 2 week is so specific. I can do 1 week and then you can just divide it by 2 or multiply it by 2, whatever you want to do. Stochastic RSI. Oh, ooh, I like this. Today I like the stochastic RSI. I feel like it's better on higher time frames. But you're about to get a cross right here. A little stochastic cross. I guess this would go boop. Follow very closely behind. The reason why I don't like this is because it just flatlines sometimes. That's why I guess it looks better. It looks a lot better on the higher time frames. But the flatlining cracks me up, dude. It just stays. But this does look good. I do like this. I like it a lot. Thank you, Chewy. And weekly's kind of crazy. I'm gonna do it on total 3 as well. Same thing. Even better. I like this one better. Because ETH is boring. ETH is a little too boring for my taste. No offense. Told you, bro. Patience. What do you mean patience? Get out of here with your patience. Who said I wasn't patient? I'm perfectly patient. I don't have time for this. I don't use it on weekly or monthly. Yeah, that's it. It definitely works better on weekly or monthly. The flatlining cracks me up, dude. It really does. But it does look good on weekly and monthly. Let's pull up this flux charts people gave me access to that, and they never took it away. So that's kind of cool. I just have unlimited access to that. They wanted me to try it. I can't really figure out how it works. I guess I should do a call with the guy because it might be really nice. If we get to 90K, shave the beard. If you guys pay me $90,000, yes, I will shave the beard. Now, we do have the 1K hat situation. If during any one stream, and maybe I'll extend that to a week. How about this? Next week, from November 2nd to November 8th, if we accumulate $1,000 in donations during that week, the hat will come off. Once we cross that $1,000 threshold, and I'll keep track. Starting November 2nd, I will write down every single donation we receive. Bitcoin 90K beard shaved? No, that's never going to happen. I think I would actually lose my life. I think my fiance would murder me. But if you guys paid me $90,000, I might be able to justify it. My kid might also disown me. She'd probably call Child Protective Services. There's a strange man in my home. I don't think my daughter's ever seen me without a beard. She's seen like pictures. But modern JJ, I've had a beard for like over a decade. Kind of feels weird. Think about it. Total 3 looks great with this fractal. So a quick portfolio update. The 1K to 10K Grok portfolio is currently down $279. $279. We've got one asset in the green, the rest are in the red. Starting from the bottom, Fetch is down $66. Aptos is down 44. Render is down. Is this in order? Yeah. Render's down 35. Shib is down 35. Whoops, that's awkward. Ondo is down 28. Proppy's down 27. Near's down 25. Doge is down 21. ADA is down 17. And Sol is up 15. Looking good. Not too bad. I like the concentration towards the upper half. Then we got our Memecoin portfolio. One-Eyed Wick said, definitely would look like a child predator without the beard and head completely shaven. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, actually. Without the beard and no hat. Or if I shaved everything, I would look like Brian Armstrong. Like, if all of this was gone, I feel like you cannot be, like, beardless and bald without just looking like Lex Luthor or Brian Armstrong. Had a beard for 24 years, never shaved. I mean, there's no point. What's the point? It looks good. Old lady likes it. What cracks me up is people. I don't think people. And I've noticed this recently. I'll be like driving, and I'll see somebody, and they like make eye contact with me, and I go like. And I don't think they see a change in my face. I think everyone just thinks I'm always just like really angry looking all the time, and it's kind of funny. Brian Arm Week. I said that about BitBoy when he sold last bull market. I called him, because his last name's Armstrong, I called him Ben Arm Week or Ben Hand Week instead of Armstrong. It was so funny, dude. Tom Salscoat said Discord. What do we got in Discord? You should shave. I'm sure it will look good. Okay, 20 minutes later. Oh no. This is real. This is so real, dude. Look. It's so real. Oh man. I don't even know what my chin looks like anymore. I genuinely have no clue what my chin looks like. I will say, if I shave my face ever, I might start smoking cigarettes again. Just because I feel like I need something, you know? If I got no beard, then I gotta have a smoke. And I think smoking is dumb, so I'm probably never gonna shave. Okay, the Memecoin portfolio currently down $362. We've got 0 assets in the green, starting from the bottom. GigaChat is down $149. SNEK is down $87. Pepe is down $53. WIF is down $38, and Doge is down $37. Then we got our narrative portfolio, my favorite and the most stable, currently down $55. Not bad, 5.5%. That's actually really good, dude. The narrative portfolio holding up great. Tau single-handedly carrying the entire thing. We've got 2 assets in the green. Starting from the bottom, Fetch is down $56. VeChain is down $39. Mana is down $15. Pepe is up 27 cents, and Tau is up $53. Very cool. Neki said, I hate when I eat a drippy sub and it gets in my beard. I smell onion chipotle sauce for 2 days. Oh, I love that, dude. The milk for my cereal. I should get Jimmy John's, man. I want Jimmy John's so bad. And then we got the perfect entry portfolio, currently down $154. We've got 3 assets in the green. The rest are in the red, starting from the bottom. Avalanche is down $43. Render's down $42. Graph is down $30. Pith is down $27. Sui is down $19. Ondo is down $19 as well. Crow is down $6. ETH is up 90 cents. Solana is up 7, and Chainlink is up 20. Chainlink single-handedly carrying the entire portfolio. This portfolio is made up entirely of coins voted on by you guys, the community. And I forgot to say, because I say it every time, the narrative portfolio is made up of 1 meme coin, 1 artificial intelligence coin, 1 decentralized physical infrastructure coin, 1 real-world asset coin, and 1 gaming coin. And it is absolutely killing it. Mr. Robert said, JJ, actually get the beard, no beard, or smoke, no smoke comment. I mean, right? I feel like I have to have something going on, you know? It would feel weird. And I think because the majority of the time that I didn't have a beard, I smoked cigarettes. And majority of the time that I've had a beard, I think this year in April was my 2-year anniversary of no smoking. If I hadn't quit, I would definitely be smoking on stream, which I don't think YouTube likes, so weird. I think I'm gonna buy a cigar soon as well. Enjoy a little bit of tobacco. I don't know. Just for fun. Why not? Maybe get a little pipe tobacco. Bitcoin chilling. 110, 455, and 45 cents. Let's go refresh our liquidation heat map. Congratulations, Giovanni Fontes, once again on your victory. Enjoy your beef summer sausage. 100 Wick. Neki said, I'm smoking a dumb cig and twisting a spliff of the finest greenery. About to put it in the air. Let's effing go. Let's go. Ooh, getting a little bounce off that lower liquidation level. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? That's a big one right there, too. 109,604. They barely missed that. Wow. Wow, that got so close. This one got hit. We have a casualty. Interesting, interesting. All right. Neki said, congrats. Good job, bro. Wish I could quit, but I'd probably die. Okay, so what I did, and everyone's different. Mine kind of happened on accident. I was smoking cigarettes, a pack a day, sometimes 2, and they were getting so expensive, dude. They were getting so expensive. And I had never done the math because I didn't want to know how much I was spending. Finally, I sat down and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm spending like a couple grand a year on cigarettes. This is stupid. I need to quit. So then I discovered this stupid vapes. And I don't remember what one I got. But it was a menthol one. And I smoked Newport menthol, which are the craziest cigarette. And I found one that was like tolerable, little vape. And I was buying those once a week, pretty cheap. I was saving a crap ton of money already. Smoking that, and then it starts to taste like crap. And I don't know if I was just buying old crappy ones or something happened and I just couldn't anymore. I'm like, this is disgusting. And I eventually quit that too. And I tried to smoke cigarettes again and then it just tasted completely different. I'm like, this sucks. And then I finally quit. I told my fiance and my daughter, I was like, I'm going to quit smoking. And they'd be like, okay. I got rid of my ashtray, which I actually just found in the back of my van. I threw it. I still had it. I was like, oh, what's this doing in here? I picked it up, threw it out. But yeah, I smell everything now. Stuff tastes good. It's such a weird transit. I like literally the money thing, dude. It made such a big difference financially for me. So much more DCA money. It's insane. One I said, is Jenny Tull in the chat tonight? I don't know. Mr. Robert said, I still have a cigar every month or so. Love one with my neighbor. Yeah, I gotta find a cigar buddy for sure. For sure. Maybe my work buddy on Saturday. We had chill time. We got the show as well. Halloween show. Super stoked for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Built a set. Told you guys about that. I think I showed you as well. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call it an evening. Necky Ricky said, I'm 44. I've been smoking since 15. Started with Black and Milds back then though. Nah, I could never be addicted to cigs. Here we are now, right? Same dude. I started when I was 12. Like an idiot. Because my friends were like, ooh, we're gonna steal cigarettes. I'm like, okay. And then we started smoking. Vape helped me stop smoking. Exactly, dude. After a few weeks, tried smoking a cig and taste was unbearable. For real. And I think what did it for me was the vape started to taste gross. And the cough got a little bit heavy. That was another big difference, too. Waking up every morning, hacking up a lung. And then I switched to vape, and I was like slightly less hacky. And then eventually I quit, and now I don't do it at all. It's crazy. Crazy. Huge difference. Though I am convinced smoking cigarettes is what saved me from the pandemic. Which I don't think that there's any published stuff, but there's like reports, the ideas out there that smoking kind of like kept everything at bay. Because, you're already effed up, so nothing else can really get in your lungs and be like, haha. It gets in your lungs, and then it's like, what is this? There's no air. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's ridiculous. I will say, since we're all former smokers, some cigar enjoyers, we should all have a cigar one day. I think that'd be cool. Plan a meetup. I'm in Michigan. I don't like to fly. So if we do a meetup, probably going to do like Chicago or something. Maybe Cincinnati. I don't know. No, nobody really likes Ohio that much, so maybe something else. Necky Reggie said, no, I smoke cigs plus vape, Mary J, and Twister up as well. Yeah, it sounds like you're just bored, Necky Reggie. Take an edible. Get yourself like a pipe or a cigar once a week, and then that's it. Not financial advice. Obviously, if you want to smoke, smoke, man. Some people like to smoke, some people don't. People live their whole lives smoking and never have an issue. Honestly, I don't know. Everyone's different, man. I got no problem with it. Legit. Mr. Robert said all-time high cigar. Hell yeah, dude. That'd be sick. We'll do it for sure. Bitcoin 110, 497 and 75 cents. Let's freaking go. Congratulations, Giovanni Fontes. I eat edibles as well. I microdose edibles. Although we haven't had any in like a month. Gotta pick up another tin. So anyways, fellas, I'm gonna call it an evening. I appreciate you guys for sticking around. Don't forget to smash the like button. We'll do a hangout stream soon. This weekend is a little bit busy, but after that, it'll be a little more chill. Especially going into the winter with work and stuff. So alright. I'm gonna call it an evening. Bitcoin's chilling. As always, guys, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Feel free to join the Discord in the description. We can continue to hang out. Smash the like button on your way out. Happy Wednesday, and good night.